Officer down! I repeat, officer down!
Welcome to my podcast. This is your host, Nathan Kapler, and I welcome you to 1033. Now, I need to explain why 1033. Why is this podcast being called 1033? Well, I come from a background of policing, 14 years with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. I recently retired this June of 2021, and it was a bittersweet moment, to say the least. And there's a story behind it all as well as to why I left with 14 years of service. Before we dive into that, my story, I do want to talk about why 1033. Where does the name come from? As a police officer, we often used 10 codes over the radio, 10-4, 10-9, all these different 10 codes, and they signified something, a meaning behind the 10 code. And 1033 was one of the more serious 10 codes that we could potentially use. It means officer down, officer in need of assistance. Can be used in a moment when things are not going well for police officers. And I thought to myself, how fitting for my journey through post-traumatic stress and hardship with mental health, addiction, rehab, and everything that makes up PTSD. We often forget at times that police officers are very much human as well, and they too come with faults and flaws, and through their experiences they carry hurt and pain from the things that they see while on the job. There is a cost to serving as a police officer. As a result of my duty and my service, I faced hardship and mental health challenges and post-traumatic stress, because of the things that I had seen and was witness to, or the events that I had been involved in as a police officer. Now, this podcast is going to be talking about the struggles that we have in life and how they can relate to every single one of us, regardless of the role that you have within your life, your working career, wherever you fit in society. But more importantly, it's going to be a podcast of healing. The tools and tips and tricks that we can use to improve our own journey in life for wherever you are. My goal is simple. My mission is also simple: to bring you free content to help you in your own life to improve or identify some of the weaknesses that you may be experiencing, some of the hardships, some of the things that you are unaware about. Because through my own journey, I have learned a lot. Stay tuned as I intend to release more information in coming time. My goal is also to allow others who have powerful stories to come on to this podcast and share those stories, share the pain, some of the experiences that they went through, but more importantly, how they healed and how they were able to push themselves forward through adversity, through some of the harder things in life. Because let me tell you, life is hard. It is not easy, and it is designed to be that way. And where we gain our strength, resiliency, is through our experiences, the good and the bad. If you are interested in supporting this podcast, please feel free to share, talk amongst your friends, like it, comment, fire in some messages, and I would truly appreciate it for whatever it is that you could do. We're actively looking for guests for the show as we build up a list of topics that we can bring to you. In advance, I do thank you for tuning in for this first episode. I'm actually really excited about this. And thank you for tuning in, for listening, and for being engaged in this community. I have seen some amazing things when we all join and connect and realize the value of sharing our story. Until next time, stay well, stay healthy.